everyone, we are Team 4. We have Warrant, Xinglu, and Aaron. Our project is about how to improve the movie sales. Nowadays, watching movies is one of the most important ways for people to relax themselves. Hundreds of movies with different content will be released each year. Movie industry is a great opportunity for companies to generate profit. A producer or a movie publisher always want to make more money with less investment. So they need to decide a lot of issues when they start to make a movie, such as actors, directors, budget, target segment, release date, and so on. So, in this project, we would like to find out the internal factors that will influence the sales of a movie. After our statistic analytics about the factors, producers can better understand the factors and they also can make their decisions through a reasonable way. Next, I would like to introduce our way to perform this research. Firstly, we need to decide what factors we can use. After our discussion, we decide to acquire information about movie sales, budget, director, actor, release date in 2014. And then we need to quantify them. So the data we used for sales is the opening weekend sales, which means gross sales of the first Friday, Saturday, and Sunday after the movie is released. In this way, it will help us to get a fair number of sales for every movie. For the release date, we use the data of the months and create dummy variables for them. For the actors and directors, we use the points to evaluate their behaviors. For instance, if an actor or director nominated in a reward before their movie released, we will give them 1 point. If they won a reward, we will give them 2 points. We gather all the data from 2 websites and match them in one Excel sheet through Python. We use SAS to analyze the data we're crawling from Movie Insider and IMDb. Firstly, we perform the descriptive analysis and correlation among the variables. Next, we establish a regression model to explain which factors will significantly influence opening weekend sales. Here's the result. We could see the overall p-value is lower than 0.05. So this is the valid model. The R-square is 0.66, which means 66% of the observation are captured in the model. The budget and months have significantly influence on the sales. Under 95% confidence, the variables February and May have significant influence on the sales, which means movies released in these 2 months will helpful to gain sales. Besides that, January and June also good choices to release movies. Unfortunately, we initially assumed that good directors and actors will help generate more sales, but the results shows that they bring negative effect. Finally, we summarize the insights from our projects. According to the regression analysis, we found that releasing movies in December results in the least sales. We suggest that they should release the movie during January, February, May, or June instead, since they will achieve 9 million, 30 million, 11 million, or 8 million higher sales compared to the released on December. We also suggest that the higher the production cost, the higher the sales movies will make, since we found that every additional $1 increase in budget will result in 0.37 increase in sales. As for actors and directors, we recommended that production studio can choose anyone that they think best fit for the job, since it turns out that the past achievements of actors and directors don't have significant impact on the sales of the movies.
Created using Powtoon.